nothing to do, nowhere to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nirankusha Trupti means there is no possibility of adding something to your joy of being. Satya hai. There is nothing to be added. Like we take our food. Afterwards, there is, ice cream. Okay, there was no trupti. If you have really filled your belly, you will not take even 1 teaspoonful of sugar. See? Meaning what? There is nothing that can be added on. Life has completed its job. But if it is not completed, then 8th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tejatyante karevaram. At the time of death, whatever is the last thought, that is the blueprint we give to Yamaraj. He sees that. Accordingly, immediately, your next house is manufactured. And you are put there, go there. About this I tell you. This happened many years before in Switzerland. One of my very good friend, Dr. Mansukhani, his wife, and 2 daughters. Now both of them are married. We went for a vacation. So the husband and wife were busy and they handed over the kids to me. Swamiji, look after. People use us. So we were sitting in a restaurant and so they were getting what to give food and all that, so sorting with the kitchen. That very moment, one madam came with a short skirt. I can't say more than that. And she took out her purse, very cute small purse, kept it on the table, next to our table. And from that purse she took out a living dog, small. So cute, with the bow and everything. Kept it on the table. And started talking, honey, darling, something is coming for you, okay, don't go here and there. And that dumb dog sitting there. One American dog went to India. And Indian dog said, how come you are from USA? Why you have come over here? He said, USA? You get everything there, everything we get, true, but we can't bark. Now imagine a dog is not allowed to bark. Is it a life? So this doggy was sitting there. And then she went to give order, whatever. Now these two girls asked me, Swamiji, what must be the merit this dog must have done? See, such a comfortable place, somebody loving, don't have to run here and there for the dog's life, This is a great life. How it is possible? I said, do you know, this particular jiva must have done a lot of dharma karya. See, charity, feeding the poor people, a lot it must have done. And then he must be having a dog. And all the time thinking about dog. So when his death came, that time he asked the other person, when I die, what will happen to my dog? So the last thought was dog. Yamara said, okay, this is the one. Because he has done lot of punya, therefore he was born in such a great place, but after all only dog. Therefore, contentment, fulfillment, nirankusha trupti means you are left with no thought when the body is dropped. Otherwise, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare shayanam. These are not stories, this is real. In Indore, there is one family, I don't know where are now. They had a grandson, and that lady, old lady, was widow. So all the time holding on to that grandchild. Nothing will be allowed to be done by the mother of the child. I will do, you don't know anything. These grandmothers, they think that their daughter-in-laws are useless. So all the time holding. 1 day, 2 days, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 6 years. That child is not ready to leave her. To the extent he started dictating. Don't put on that sari. You put on this sari. Don't talk to that man. You know I don't like this. Why you bring it here? Slowly she started thinking why he is behaving like this. So they went to Sapandiji, did some puja and all kinds of things. And he concluded, he said, he is your dead husband. Then she started thinking, wow, exactly, all the characteristics, the way he talks, the way he orders, exactly like him. So now she is looking at her grandson. यहाँ भी पहुंच गए. See, because that person must have been extremely attached. 24 hours, wife. Same, next year the same thing. See? Understand this, so important. Krutya means you live at zero thought level. The example I gave you, let our mind be like a mirror. Reflect everything, react to nothing, and retain nothing. That is called Nirankusha Trupti. This is what we have seen here. Sankusha Vishayehi Trupti. So, the contentment that we get from the worldly indulgence, it is dependent. And Iyam to Nirankusha Trupti. But when we abide in our divine nature, then we are not happy because of. See, if some husband is happy because his wife is good, what is his contribution? If he is happy in spite of his wife, then he is a seeker of truth. See, friends. Therefore, what is this Nirankusha Trupti? Krutam Krutyam. All that has to be done is done. Now there are no regrets of commissions and omissions. This point also I told you, in old age, these two regrets kill a person. What I should have done, I have not done. What I should not have done, that I had done. Oh Lord. Therefore, Krutam Krutyam. Now there is no loose end. Everything is ready to go. And Prapaniyam Praptam. So what we want in life? Nothing. Nothing means no options, no complaints. Then Praptam Prapaniyam iti evam trupyati. This is what is called the contentment. See, Nirankusha Trupti. Now, how this Nirankusha Trupti is expressed in the life of a wise man? Aihika, Amushmika, Vrata Siddhai, Muktescha Siddhai, Bahukrutam Purasya Bhut, Tat Sarvam Adhuna Krutam. All the sadhana, sadhana, sadhana. What are the sadhana? Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Vrata Paripalanam Athavadanam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Bhajatina Muktim Janmashatena Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam. See? On the first or second day I told you one shlok, if you remember. Uttama Sahajavastha. Madhyama Dhyana Dharana. All the time frustrated. Don't disturb your meditation in progress. Madhyama Dhyana Dharana. Adhama Murti Pujacha. And Tirtha Yatra Adhama Adhama. You see the people when they go to Tirtha Yatra, after going there they fight with the Pandiji. यहाँ लूटने के लिए आए हैं क्या? See? Therefore, this attainment of one's essential nature is indicated by this. Aihika, Amushmika, Vrata Siddhai. Whatever has to be attained in this life or in other life. All that is Muktesha Siddhai, and for the attainment of the Mukti. See? What is Mukti? A frustrated husband, Mukti is divorce. Therefore, Mukti is also then told, Sahyujjan, all kinds of things. And we keep on doing this or that. Bahukrutam, enough of it. Purasyam, bhut sarvam adhuna krutam. Now enough is enough. Kabirji has written one very nice bhajan. In that he says, भला हुआ मेरी गगरी फूटी, भला हुआ मेरी गगरी फूटी, टली बला, the pot by which I have to bring the water, I was fed up. Thank God it broke. Nothing to do. Hey, I want to do this, I want to do this. करते रहो. See? In the second shloka he says, भला हुआ मेरी माला टूटी, झंझट खत्म, रम 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 रम. Hey Maharaj, enough of doing. Therefore, Muktesha says, Bahukrutam puras. Earlier, lot and lot of done. Now, enough. Aduna tat sarvam krutam. Now, nothing more to be done, nothing more to be undone. Our Mahamantra, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. This experience of yours at this moment is the glimpses of Nirankusha Trupti. This is the trailer. Okay? You are getting nothing. You are losing also nothing. Neither the past nor the future. The remaining 100% in the present is Nirankusha Trupti. Therefore, wherever, whatever you are, be 100%. That's it. So, Bahukrityam Purasya Bhut Tat Sarvam Adhuna Kritam. Enough of it. Do this, do that, enough. You do it. Tadetat Kritakrityatvam Pratiyogi Purassaram Anusandata Eva Ayam Trupyati Nittashaha. See? If I go to that place, I will be happy. You go to Badrinath. And after going to Badrinath, it is so cold, I am very hungry. Let us go and take food in that. I am a South Indian, so I will take dosha only. So I am not telling it has happened in Badrinath. So we were a group of about 8-10 people. So we went there. So that person owner, he did namaskar chamatkar to me, being Babaji. We all said, aise sabko khilao dosha. Then the bill. So I said, Mahatma ji, kitna bill hai? Swamiji, we charge 25 rupees per dosha. This is 20 years before. That time dosha was available for 1 rupee or 8 annas. Now there was one only Saudi. Saudi means South Indian. And then he became so angry. लूट रहे हैं यहाँ, इतने का मिलता है, wow, wow, wow. And the typical Hindi, South Indian Hindi. So he looked at me. So I winked at him. I said, don't worry, we'll pay. He said, okay, don't pay. You are my guest, you eat it. Now, after that, we sorted out. So you have gone to all the way there for bargaining with the hotelier. He is not there for charity. He is there for earning his bread. To get even 1 kilogram of atta from the down, he has to spend more than 25-30 rupees per kilo. See, friends. Therefore, most important thing is go wherever you want to go, but take care of your mind. Don't react. This is what is to be understood. Tad etat krutam krityam pratiyogi purassaram. So whatever we have done to get this, to get that, going to this temple, going to that temple, doing this japa, doing this tapasya, standing on one leg. Enough of it now. Now learn to relax. Don't get involved in anybody's life. We have destroyed our life, let them destroy their life. No, but we want to help them. In many houses, these in-laws and outlaws, they destroy the life of the young generation. During your time, the things were different. Now the things are different. Today's girls, they go to office and come back 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. After that, if you imagine, मेरी बहू मुझे चाय नहीं देती, झापट नहीं मारी, समझो अच्छा, चाय नहीं देती. It's so important. We have to learn this. And not knowing this, we get lost only in this. During our time, when our mother-in-law used to come, we used to put a big ghungat and get into the hole like a rat. Therefore, whatever was done is done. Now, no expectation, no demands. I was in Assam and one lady called me for food, etc. I went. I said, is there any elderly person? Yes, my mother-in-law is there. I said, I'll do namaskar to her and come. I went. He was sitting quiet in her room. Such beautiful eyes, depth in the eyes, no tension on the face. So I did namaskar to her and I said, Mama, tell me something. She gave such a cute smile. She said, Swamiji, what can I tell you? I'm okay. Then here and there, one or two things, I came. Then she said, Swamiji, you met her? I said, I want to tell you something which you will not like. Even if you don't give me food, doesn't matter. I'll tell you. What is that? I said, your mother-in-law is more beautiful and wonderful than you. He says, Swamiji, I agree with you 100%. I'm jealous of her. I said, what is the secret? He told, she takes only 2 meals a day, doesn't take FFF, fresh from fridge. It comes out of the fridge, goes into the microwave, becomes a pinda, and you are given the pindadan. Disgusting. She takes only 2 meals, simple, dal, chawal, sabji. The food is cooked fresh both the times. That is the only demand, nothing else. She doesn't bother who has come, who has gone, nothing. And she's only by herself. What she does, I don't know. But any time I go and see her, she's comfortably sitting in her chair. See, friends, that fulfillment, this is said here. Tadetat krita krutyatvam. Whatever you have to do, do it now. Once you are in Vanaprasthashram, in our religion, there is Vanaprasthashram. Vanaprasthashram means what? Preparation to go in the forest. Vanaprasthana, Vanaprastha. You have to go to forest to live peace at home. Go to forest. Now when you have to go to forest, then your wife will not come with you. Then learn to find out your own toothbrush. Learn to find out where is the paste. And also learn to find out where is my denture? Hare Rama. It's a great fun. Don't get involved. See? Don't expect, don't dependence on each other. Start learning to live independently. See? This is one of the reasons why many gents become miserable in life. You must have seen this. In a couple, between the two, the smart one dies first. The dumbo remains behind. So, in one place, the wife was smart. This happened in Pune. She died. Now, this dumbo, he was very smart, very successful, and CA and college professor, everything. And wife was a mobile demonstration of all diseases. Her purse used to be filled with medicines. They used to make fun of her. My wife doesn't take food. She survives only on medicine. So much she eats. But she was happy-go-lucky. Never bothered about anything. One day she died. Now this fellow, he had only 3 daughters. So he has to stay 4 months in different houses. Only one job. She gave me tea, went to her room, and she lied down on her bed. She never got up. This mantra he did for 8 years. What is the use of such a life? There is one abhanga, याच्यासाठी केला होता अट्टहास शेवटचा दिस गोड व्हावा. See, my friends, life discovers fulfillment in old age. And old is the time when people are most miserable. Therefore, anusandhatate eva ayam trupyati nityashaha. Now he knows nothing in this world is more important than being enough. Come back to yourself. In childhood, बालस्तावत् क्रीडासक्तः तरुणस्तावत् तरुणीरक्तः वृद्धस्तावत् चिन्तासक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न रक्तः. See, my friends, this Kritakrityata, fulfillment, is the sign whether we have lived our life wonderful or not. Dukkhino ajna samsarantu kamam putradyapekshaya paramananda purnoham samsarami kimichaya. Those who are all the time miserable and don't get involved with miserable people. They will make you miserable. See? Like many people tell us, when I tell them my mantra, be happy, मौज में रहो, आपको क्या होता है? मौज में रहो, मौज, शादी करके दिखाओ. So is your marriage a certificate to become miserable or what? मरो. See? Dukkhinaha ajnaha samsarantu. Remember two principles. Number one, you cannot make anybody happy in this world. You cannot make. Why? God failed. He could not make us happy. And we, the miserable, want to make others happy. And second thing, we don't have to make anybody miserable. Everybody is self-sufficient. I don't do it. I am already miserable. See? Therefore, Dukkhinaha Adnya Samsarantu. Let them continue their way. Don't meddle in anybody's life. See? And Kamam Putradyapekshaya. Why they are miserable? Because of their desire Putra Adi Apekshaya. Now here another important principle. We become miserable because of two things. Because we have or because we don't have. Those who have money, they are miserable. Kahan chupao? Those who don't have money, kahan se lootu? Those who don't have children, they are miserable. Those who have children, they are super miserable. Bhagwan karega kya? See, friends. Therefore, kamam putradyapekshaya. The children should be like this, and everybody comes in this world. We see our body is hardware. We give to our children only the hardware. The software, they download. You can't change it. The phone may be same, but the contents in the phone are different. See? But then we want, but this son is that, aisa hi hota hai. All these things are only for discovering dispassion. First chapter, Arjun Vishada Yogora. See? Therefore, Paramananda Purnoham Samsarami Kimichaya. You remain at peace. If you start becoming miserable because of the people and the world, your whole life you will be miserable. You cannot make anybody happy in this world. We could not make ourselves happy. That miserable will make others happy. See? Therefore, Paramananda Purnoham Samsarami Kimichaya. Why should I suffer? Don't suffer in this life. We are here only for expressing the divine joy. That is the purpose God has in our creation. Why we are created, it is not any purpose we have. He has the purpose. Like the example I gave you, mic has no purpose. The one who is holding the mic, he has the purpose. So the one who is holding the mic, whether he is talking discourse or disco, it makes no difference to the mic. In the same manner, our life is only for allowing the holder of this body or the life to express through. And therefore, He created us to express His bliss through us. So, instead of seeking God, let Him seek us. He can seek us only when we are fit. Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet. The only spiritual practice, we should be such a fit instrument. See, like here we have to come. So whom will I contact? Dr. Hegde. I know he is fit, he is capable, he is willing. So for our worldly things, we are searching for a right person. Is he not searching for a right person? See, my friends, spiritual life is not putting various kinds of marks on the body. Spiritual life is we are such a fit person. And who is a fit person? Who is totally empty. No personal agenda. Then alone he will select us and express through us. When Paramatma expresses through a person, that person is called as Mahatma. When Paramatma refuses to express to him, he is called CH Atma. You know CH Atma? Soja Rajakumari. The only Sindhi singer in the whole world. Sindhis normally don't have music. They have got only money. Anutishtantu karmani paralogaya savaha sarvalokatmakaha kasmat anutishthami kim katham. Now those who want to go to other world and become happy, etc., let them continue. Don't worry about them. In Yoga Vasishta we have seen this, if you remember. When we have our dreams, every day we have dreams. In that dream there are so many things. The Pancha Mahabhautik Srishti is there. There are people, trees, rivers, everything is there. And in that dream we enjoy or suffer. And when the dream is over, do we worry or think about to all those people who were in our dream, where they have gone? Do we think? If you are clear about it, we are all in the dream of Brahmaji. So when we wake up from the sleep, our dream is over. We don't worry about what happened to all those people in our dream. Similarly, when Brahmaji wakes up, what happened to you and me? Who cares? See? The whole world is like dream in a dream in a dream in a dream. See, in Yoga Vasishta, there is a story of Leela and Saraswati traveling in time. It is the same thing. She doesn't go anywhere. She is sitting near the dead body of her husband. And in that, she goes all around and comes back again and sitting there. Are we not doing the same thing in our dream? See, friends, the more we become aware of this thing, we will not struggle in life. Therefore, anutishtantu karmani paralogaya savaha. You want to go to heaven, go. After going there also, you will create problem. A Gujarati went to the heaven. And yes, what you want? Dhokla. Hey, Dhokla is not available here. Gujarati miser. Dhokla nahi milta. Kya life hai? See? If you want to tease a Gujarati, don't give him Dhokla. Enough. Anutishtantu karmani paralogaya savaha. We have to go nowhere. See, these are so simple thoughts, my friends. Yesterday I told you, space outside, space inside. Therefore, this hall is in the space. Air outside, air inside. Therefore, the body is in the air. Object outside, nor inside. Therefore, body and the air is in the mind. We are not in the body is in me. So when the hall is broken, Will the hall space go out? See, friends, change your understanding of life. Everything is in me. Mayi eva sakalam jatam. Mayi sarvam pratishtitam. Mayi sarvam layam yati. Tad brahmadvayam asmya. Therefore, anutishtanti karmani paralokaya savaha. I have to go here and there, forget about it, drop everything. Sarva lokatmakaha kasmat anutishthami kim katham. Everything is in me. If I am not there, nothing is there. If I am not there, you are not there. If you are not there, that he is not there. See? If he is not there, doesn't matter. If you are not there, doesn't matter. But if I am not there, you and he cannot exist. Everything is in this Uttam Purusha. So, Anutishtantu karmani pralogaya savaham sarva lokatmana kasman anutishthami kim katham. Therefore, learn to relax. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Then what is life? Time pass. Relax. Otherwise, all the time, तबला और दिमाग हमेशा चढ़ा के नहीं रखते. हाँ मैं तब चढ़ाओ. सर्वलोकात्मना कस्मात् अनुतिष्ठामि किम कथम. व्याचक्षताम ते कर्माणि व्याचक्षताम ते शास्त्राणि वेदान अध्यापयन्तु वा ये अत्र अधिकारिणः मे तु नाधिकारो अक्रियत्वतः. Some of them are studying the scriptures, some of them are teaching the scriptures. Let them do. How does it matter? Here, one shlok from Sannyas Upanishad I like very much. I quoted it earlier also. Na prishtaha kasyachit bruyat na cha anyayena cha pruchchataha janan api hi medhavi jadaval lokam acharet. The intention of the person asking a question determines the answer. If the question is to find out, देखते बाबा जी कितने गहराई में है, then I don't know, IDK. It naturally happens. And to protect yourself from this, remember this rule. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. On small little things we go on arguing, no point. So, na prishtaha kasyachit bruyat and anyayena cha pruchchata. Then, janan api hi medhavi. Although you know, jadaval lokam acharet. Therefore, spiritual evolution is directly proportionate to how simple, non-specific you are. Drop all the extra that we have gathered in our whole life. Man, woman, young, old, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, rich, poor, Gujarati, Bengali. In addition to that, one more is spiritual, UP. Drop all that and just be. Don't label yourself with anything. Be a generic product. Fits everywhere. और सस्ता. No brand value. काम हो जाता है. तो व्याचक्षताम दे शास्त्राणि वेदान अध्यापयन्तु वा ये अत्र अधिकारिणः. Yes, they are qualified. They are very well read. They are श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ. अपन तो बाबा गांव के हैं. छोरा गंगा किनारे वाला. अपन को कुछ नहीं. तो ये अत्र अधिकारिणः मैं तू न अधिकारः. अपन को कुछ आता ही नहीं. भगवान रामकृष्ण परमहंस, I like this approach, this suggestion. We should never take a position of a guru in life. The day you take the position of a guru, your possibility of destruction is 100%. All doors are closed. I know everything. So many people appreciate me, It's a great fun. Remain unknown. And in that there is such a great joy. I tell you some of my experiences, wonderful it is. Once I was on some airport, waiting for my flight, etc. So one mother and her son, maybe about 7 years, 8 years, they were going to some other place on the airport. So he was pulling his mother and showing finger at me. So when I saw that, I said, hey, come, what you want? So his mother don't go. But he pulled, he came. And he asked me, uh, may I touch you? I said, touch. He touched and I hugged him. From there he shouted, Mummy, he's real. What a joy it is. Either buddhva buddhimanchat krutakrtyascha bharata. See, remain unknown. See, therefore, vyachakshatam te shastrani vedan adhyapayantu va. We remain simple. We don't have to claim anything. Ye atra adhikarinaha, they may do. मैं तू न अधिकार अपन को कुछ आता ही नहीं. I don't know anything. And akriyatvatah, I am good for nothing. Life becomes so beautiful there. And the beauty of that life is flowing through us without turmoil. That is fulfillment in life. Therefore, ये अत्र अधिकारिणा मैं तो न अधिकारा अक्रियत्वता अपन कुछ करते ही नहीं. निद्रा भिक्षे स्नान शौचे नेच्छामि न करोमि च द्रष्टार चेत कल्पयन्ति किम मे स्याद अन्य कल्पनात्. Neither I sleep, nor I take food, neither I take bath, nor I clean myself, nor I desire anything, nor I do anything. Then, drashtaram chet kalpayanti. But if people say that you have done this thing, you have done that thing. So what? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? अन्यस्य कल्पना. People can go on thinking and doing or imagining anything. Let them do. You can't stop people commenting on you. See? Somebody tells, Swamiji, कौवा तुम्हारी कान ले गया, and you run after the कौवा. देख तो लो है कि. See, if you start commenting and changing your lifestyle according to the people in the world, you will never be happy in your life. ये दुनिया ऐसी है, हम ऐसे ही है. Manufactures defect. क्या करूं? Therefore, drashtaram chet kalpayanti. The onlookers may go on telling or seeing, imagining anything. Kim me syat. So what? Anya kalpana. They have got every right to do, imagine any kalpana. See? Don't we do this thing? I like Krishna. I don't like Rama and Shiva. Why? डरपोक है. Rama Shiva डरपोक है. I learned it from a child. How come? He said he has seen Shiva and Rama always with the trishul and the bow and arrow. Do you know why, Swamiji? I said, I don't know. He said because their wives are with him. So to protect themselves, they have this thing. And what about Krishna? He has no wife. Therefore he is playing. Maja. How you look at this world is your choice. Don't make life miserable. Therefore, Nidra, Vikshe, Snana, Shauche, Na Ichchami, Na Karomi. What does it mean? There is no Kartrutva Bhiman. And therefore, if there is no Kartrutva Bhiman, there are no regrets, there is no guilt, there is no nothing. See? Many people do this kind of thing. What is that? Kartik or Ashwin Mar, sometime they take morning cold water bath for 1 month. Why they do like this? Whole life they don't take bath. Only 1 month. Cold water bath. When it is not cold at all. What is the great about? Take cold water bath in Haridwar. See? You get into the river, don't come back. Therefore, what is meant is, I do this, I am not like that. I take only vegetarian. I don't take like this. I. All the doership issues are over. Remember this principle. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in life. We are answerable only to our own conscience. Do we fall short of self-respect? Are we carrying a burden of guilt because of our own lifestyle? We don't have to go anywhere. See? Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu, Atmaiva Ripuratmana. When we are frustrated of ourselves, then we are leading the wrong life. Therefore, drashtaranchet kalpayante kim me chat anya kalpanat. There is no ichchami na karomi. So na ichchami na karomi means जो थारी रहा है सो मारी रहे, मारवाड़ी बनो, सब ठीक है यार, ठीक है, don't worry. Otherwise, small little things. In Mumbai, when my talk was arranged, so the person came and normal introduction, etc. You know what introduction he gave? Now our Swamiji has come, relax. I said, what kind of introduction is that? Then he told, before you Swamiji, there was another Swamiji, very well read, very nice, good talks. But he was the, Rudra avatar. The old people have got BP problem. Bladder pressure problem. So they have to get up in between and go. So suppose somebody gets up and goes, he will be looking at him like, I want to kill you, I want to kill you. People are shaky. If somebody comes late, 2 seconds, he becomes angry. And so what? He said, आपको कुछ फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. I said, because I know those who come on time, are they listening? That those are coming late, they are not listening. Nobody listens. I am talking for myself, not for others. Ramdas Swami has written Manache Shlok. Mana Sajjana Bhakti Pante Jidave. My dear mind, follow the path of devotion. You should do this, you should do that. He is not a seeker. See? When I am talking, who is the first person who is listening? Me. If my talks do not influence and change me, will they influence anybody else? And then we complain, Swamiji, our children don't listen to us. Did you listen to your parents? No, they don't understand. There is no opportunity in India. Therefore, we have come to America. But why this happens? Because we were lucky to have good parents. Our children are miserable to have dumb parents. See, friends. Therefore, Gunja Punjadi Daiheta Nanya Ropita Vannina nanyarobita samsara dharman eva aham bhaje. If there is a pile of the strawberries, and from a distance, if somebody imagines that, oh, there is a pile of the burning coal, let them say, because of that, it will not become hot. In the same manner, anya aropita samsara dharman, with other people are superimposing, oh, this Babaji is, he always traveling in the flight and goes in the cars and blah, blah, blah. Let them say, what can you do? Never get influenced by what others say. Those who say you are good, don't get carried away. Those who condemn you, don't feel bad about it. They are here for time pass, you are also for time pass. Therefore, anya aropita samsara dharman aham na bhaje. See, like some people ask us, Swamiji, that Swamiji is no more now. He was a great Mahatma and he was very close to me. But he had taken a vow in his young days not to study, read, talk, listen to English. Extremely erudite. Studied he was a Mahamandaleshwar. And then, whenever he used to be in Mumbai, I used to go and take his darshan, sit with him for some time. He had the same standard expression. How many times he said, if you want to listen, he used to talk in Hindi to his people. If you want to your children to listen in English, send him to him. Same thing every time. One day he said, I have written notes on Bhagavad Gita in Sanskrit. Yes. Kindly translate them in English and then we will publish. So many years he was carrying hatred for that language. More than in what language we talk, what is important is what we talk. See? More than what kind of crockery you have, what is important is what food you have. What are the contents? Suppose somebody tells you in English, I love you, dear. I don't like English. Okay, Tom Mahamurkhosi, thank you. See, friends, Bhagavan Shankaracharya clearly said, Samprapte sannihite kale nahi rakshate dukrung karne. Dukrung karne means language. Samprapte sannihite kale. If I had to get my heart operated, but I am not going to get it because one Amma has cursed me. Swamiji, you will never get a heart attack. I said, what kind of curse it is? He said, because you don't have a heart. So thank you very much. So if I had to get my heart operated, will I say, excuse me, this doctor, are you Bharadwaj Gotra? 3 per hour? Deshastha Rugvedi? No. We find out whether is capable or not. See, friends, we get lost in non-essentials in life and they become orthodox. They suffer and they pass the suffering to the next generation. Therefore, Gunja Punjadi Dayeta na anya aropito hina vandina na anya aropita samsara dharman evam aham bhaje. Let people say, कोई निंदो कोई वंदो कोई कैसे कहो रे राम सांगे प्रीत बांधी मौज में रहो. Where Bhagwan Ram was not spared, we Jagyun Ram will be spared. Tell me, who was not condemned in this world? People condemn even God. Therefore, he doesn't listen to anything. बोलते रहो क्या फर्क पड़ता है? In this manner, when we start leading our life slowly, we remain at peace. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. We don't have to achieve anything. We don't have to leave anything for the next generation. Don't leave your memory behind. If you are lost in that, what happens? Go to Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, many places Bhagavan Krishna's Leela was there. We don't know, we accept. So in one place we went. And there the local person, he showed me, Maharaj, you have seen these marble slabs? I said, yes, I have seen. See, something is written on that. I said, see. Do you know what it is? I said, I don't know. And I don't want to know. This is the biggest spiritual practice. We don't want to know anything about anybody. Why collect garbage in the head? You know, this is fixed by a person and his name is written on it. Then, so when anybody goes and steps on that stone where his name is written, all the merit of the person who has stepped on that is transferred to him by Bluetooth. Why be corruption? So, if you write your name on a stone and fix it here, it will help you also. I said, okay, no problem, do it. Then he said, it will cost maybe 2,500 rupees. I said, pay it. What you want in this world? See? If you are happy now, you can never be miserable in your life. Because all of us live only now. We don't live yesterday, we don't live tomorrow. Can there be simpler spiritual practice? Only now be happy. So how if somebody asks you and makes a mistake, how are you? Baito. And start Mahabharata. No. Cut it short in one way. How are you? I am on the top of the world. Over. Otherwise, क्या हो गया? हम उधर से जब आ रहे थे, who asked you? और महामंत्र. Remember this. Before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? You will get 100% same answer. There is no need to talk. We keep on talking. See? And the second way not to go here and there is don't talk to yourself. By this, you do not allow the mind to express and come in the world. By this, your mind goes back to the consciousness. Grossified consciousness is mind. Grossified mind is the words. Grossified words are the world. Go back. No comment on the world. Dekho suno mat bolo. You are going back to your mind. No reaction. Mind goes back to consciousness. Yad gatvana nivartante tad dhama paramam. And we all every day go to our own being, but in deep sleep. When the deep sleep is lived while we are awake, we have understood the Truptideep Prakarana of Panchadashi. शृण्वन्तु अज्ञात तत्वास्ते जानन् कस्मात् शृणोम्यहं मन्यतां संशयापन्नाः न मन्ये अहम् असंशयः. So, शृण्वन्तु अज्ञात तत्वादे. Let them go and listen. They don't know, let them. I don't want to know anything. And जानन कस्मा शरणम में हम अपन को पता है यार क्या what you want to know. We have seen in one shloka, Nanu dhyayan bahun shabdan vacho viglapanam hitat. The more you read, more you are confused. Less you read, less confused. No reading, no confusion. Relax. Otherwise, in this Upanishad it is said like that, in that Upanishad it is said like that. What to do? Frustrate. Relax. Therefore, then manyatam samshaya panna, Shravan Manan Nididhyasan. So Shravan is for whom? Those who do not know. Go and listen. Then Manan for whom? Those who have got doubt. We have no doubt. What Manan? Kurru. And Manyatam samshaya panna name samshayam. I have no doubt about anything. See, do we have doubt about our being? If somebody asks you, do you know Purusha Sukta? I think, let me try. Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. Oh, this is not Purusha Sukta. Oh, you will struggle. But if you are asked, are you there? Let me think here, whether I am there or not. So, pagal ho phir. We have no doubt about our being. That doubt-free experience is possible only if we are abiding in knowing is being and being is knowing. Where knower is not born. In all other conditions, the knowers are born. Therefore, Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, let those who are doing, let them do. We are not against it. But don't bother us. Bahut badhiya, very good. This is what? Trupti, contentment. Even by listening itself, see what is your experience? Only listening. If we abide in this 24/7, people will be jealous. इसको कुछ होता ही नहीं. Relax. Hey friends, life discovers fulfillment. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. But then people will say you are useless. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? अपन को कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. महात्मा लोग बेशरम होते हैं. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम. कृष्णाय नमः. अस्य श्रीरामरक्षास्तोत्रमन्त्रस्य उदगमो श्रीसीतारामचन्द्रो देवता अनुष्ठुप्छन्दः सीताशक्तिः श्रीमद्हनुमानकीलकम् श्रीराम